No, sit. Whoa, sit. Good. You can see how much he has loyalty to his owner, his master that looks after him. So much so that as a random person who had a biscuit, he even listened to me when I said sit down. That's the loyalty of a dog. But not every person is loyal as a dog. And some dogs are better than some human beings, like Nas.
Hi esteemed logicians. Welcome to the Logical Christ channel. The Logical Christ will do another set of 10 logical reactions on Ali Dawah's insights and claims about his beliefs, in this video series number 4. Sit back and relax. We will be back after this short intro.
Ali, do you have to pray?
Of course I have to pray. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala orders every believing man and woman to pray. Well, unless these 4 reasons, then you can miss a salah. Number 1, if you're sleeping. Number 2, if you've forgotten. Number 3, if you are a disbeliever, you don't have to pray. Number 4, if you're dead. I mean, brothers and sisters, I'd rather be dead than not to pray. Brothers and sisters, it is so fundamental for us to know how to pray, and not only that, to pray your salah. There is 0 excuses to miss a single rak'ah of prayer, a single unit of prayer, brothers and sisters. So if you guys want to learn how to pray, at salahplus.com, we teach one-to-one sessions, myself for the brothers team and other brothers who are enjoined. We also have a sisters team that teaches sisters. Not only that, we have a guided prayer mat that you can order right now for free. We send it out to you wherever you are internationally, brothers and sisters. Order it now at salahplus.com. You can go to our website, learn how to pray. We've got the videos. You can order your guided prayer mat, which shows you exactly what to do, inshallah. And brothers and sisters, do not miss an opportunity to do sajda to Allah. Allahu Akbar.
Ali Dawah lists 4 valid excuses to miss the obligatory prayer, salah, including forgetting or sleeping. This establishes a legalistic system where the minimum requirement can be met through technical excuses. Christians find this approach illogical. If prayer is essential, there is no valid excuse that warrants neglect, only true physical impossibility. The Christian view is that prayer is not a mandatory, routine chore to be fulfilled, but rather an act of continuous communication born out of a loving, covenantal relationship with God. Missing prayer is viewed as a failure of relationship, not merely a legal transgression that can be excused by forgetfulness. The Islamic framework of salah is a regimented performance, a physical duty, where one's status changes from believer to disbeliever based on its omission, showing it as a routine requirement. The legalistic excuses prove that the focus is on the performance of the ritual, not the state of the heart.
Allah is the power. When I come out here, I don't come in here with no spook God. My God walks not just by my side, in me, around me. Oh yes.
Where's your evidence from the Quran and the Sunnah?
No, I understand.
No, because you need to bring evidence. You know Allah says in the Quran, when you flew, it wasn't you that flew, it was me.
That's right.
I understand.
That's right.
I understand the influence. I understand
No,
the
but if you understand that.
But you're saying Allah is within us.
No, but if you... Allah is moving that man. Allah is in control of that man.
Yeah.
Thank
but
you.
Allah is not that man.
No, Allah is in that man.
No, that's shit.
No, but that's what I'm saying to you. This is what I'm saying to you.
That's so different. Electricity
is in here, but electricity remains everywhere.
But Allah is not electricity.
No. Allah is electricity.
No, he's not. He created electricity.
I'm saying to you.
This is the reason why the mushrikeen fell into shirk. Because he's saying we need substance. We have to see Allah. We know the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said anybody that doesn't see Allah and believe in him will enter Jannah. The whole point is what? We don't fall into what the mushrikeen fell into by thinking we need something that we can see. That is shirk.
Ali Dawah asserts that Allah is not within us and that the Islamic God cannot enter into his creation. This theological constraint reveals a God who is distant, abstract, and unwilling to intimately relate to the very humans he created, demonstrating his inability or unwillingness to fully express love. The Christian God, Yahweh, is superior precisely because he is willing to enter his creation for us. In the Old Testament, Yahweh chose to dwell among his people in the tabernacle and the temple. This willingness to bridge the gap shows a God who is accessible and fully engaged with humanity. The ultimate expression of God entering his creation is the incarnation in Jesus Christ, where God fully became man, John 1 verse 14. This act of condescension, which Allah cannot perform, shows the profound self-giving love of the Christian God, a love unknown in Islam's distant monotheism.
A lot of brothers complain to me that when they come and tell their wives that you shouldn't wear makeup, tone it down, etc., and they come with, you're controlling, you're trying to manipulate me, you're trying to... Shh, please, straight to the point, okay? we should be merciful to our wives and understand, brothers, also that being a woman, they like to be seen. We as men are visual creatures. So when your husband tells you this, he's saying it because he loves and cares about you. If I tell my wife, for example, your lipstick or your eyelash, whatever it be for that matter, I would like you to take it off or tone down your makeup. I see it because I love and care for her. And not only that, in Islam, she has to obey me. What does obey me mean? I have a right over these matters. How would I want to have my wife walking around and all these men are gawping at her? No, that's the reason why when your husband tells you to take it off, it's because he loves and cares about you. This is his right as a Muslim man. If you want to choose another religion like liberalism and their worldview, please go ahead. But this is Islam, and in Islam, the man has a right to tell his wife to take off the makeup. But brothers, be reasonable and understand. Take it a step at a time.
Ali Dawah asserts that a wife should readily obey her husband because, in Islam, the husband has rights over his wife. This is a direct consequence of the Quran establishing a system of unequal rights and structural male supremacy within the marriage covenant. The husband owns his wife functionally and legally because the Quran explicitly designates men as maintainers and financially superior to women, Quran 4:34. This financial control is the foundation for the husband's authority and the wife's enforced obedience, treating her as a possession. Christians contrast this with the biblical command for mutual submission within marriage, where husbands are commanded to love their wives as Christ loved the church, Ephesians 5 verse 25. This equality, rooted in Christ's selfless sacrifice, rejects the hierarchy of rights endorsed by the Quran.
Sit. Whoa, sit. Good. You can see how much he has loyalty to his owner, his master that looks after him. So much so that as a random person who had a biscuit, he even listened to me when I said sit down. That's the loyalty of a dog. But not every person is loyal as a dog. And some dogs are better than some human beings, like Nas. This is what this individual, I don't think he's a Muslim, Munafik, it's probably, here's what he has to say. This coward, look at what he has said. Personal thoughts. For the longest time I struggled with my identity. You're a coward. You never had an identity. Only I have one home, even if I am not Jewish, which is Israel. That's the country I want to see continue to exist so I can exist. You coward, you scum. I would spit in your face like that if I could see you face to face. 67 kids got killed, massacred. Did you say a single word? Did you call Israel a terrorist state? Never. Israel first, Palestinians second. You are a Munafik first and a scum second, and then a third, you're an Israeli. They are extreme for wanting the lands that were stolen back, and they are fighting to defend themselves, and that makes them extreme. Shame on you, you coward. You stole yourself for a few dirhams of money. But I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to destroy your wealth. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make you suffer.
Ali Dawah's comparison of Israelis to dogs and his curses against them expose Islam as a religion of codified hatred and violence. His words are not merely personal prejudice, they reflect the Prophet Muhammad's own historical language and violence against his enemies. Prophet Muhammad himself debased women by comparing them to dogs and donkeys as things that cut off prayer, Sahih al-Bukhari 5090, setting the precedent for such cruel comparisons. This institutionalized contempt for the opposition is a core ethical flaw in Islam. Furthermore, Ali Dawah condemns the massacre done by Israel while ignoring the fact that Prophet Muhammad is also condemnable for massacring the Jewish tribe of Banu Qurayza, ordering the execution of hundreds of men. This hypocrisy proves that Islam's morality is situational and political, not based on universal ethics.
Do you condemn Hamas?
I need to pray namaz. Now. I condemn everyone that don't pray namaz.
Ali Dawah declares he must pray for Hamas and condemns those who do not. This statement is a shocking public endorsement that shows how many Muslims uphold terrorism, equating the actions of a designated terrorist group with religious devotion and piety. The Quran supports Hamas's terroristic aims by commanding Muslims to fight those who do not believe in Allah and who do not accept the religion of truth, Quran 9:29. This injunction to violence against non-Muslims provides the theological justification for groups like Hamas to wage holy war. Christians believe that prayer must be a force for reconciliation, peace, and love, not a declaration of allegiance to a violent group. Ali Dawah's prayer for a terrorist group demonstrates how Islamic doctrine can be weaponized to bless violence and hostility toward others.
Every time there is an Israeli strike on some sort of facility inside Gaza, you just tell us that Hamas is operating there and that's why you're fighting back.
The insinuation in your question is that Israel takes pleasure at taking pot shots at civilian facilities.
That's not.
That
100% correct. Israel does take advantage and I think enjoys doing that. And to be honest and to be frank, forget us, the Israeli settlers, from the IDF soldiers to the politicians to the prime minister to the defense minister to the rabbis are saying the same thing. I mean, look at this.
There is no permission from the Torah to have any mercy during war. Not on children, not on women, not on anybody.
Do not have mercy on the children. Kill all their children also. Why? There's no difference between them and their children.
They're using those direct words and no one's saying, the Torah has to be changed. This is a book of violence, of terrorism and this, that.
Ali Dawah condemns Israeli violence and claims the Torah is violent, while asserting that Muslims condemn violence. This is profound hypocrisy, as Muslims fail to condemn the pervasive violence explicitly commanded in their own scripture, the Quran. Muslims conveniently ignore the verses that permit or command violence, such as the command to fight the polytheists wherever you find them, Quran 9:5. They also refuse to condemn the specific acts of violence, including the massacre of the Banu Qurayza, carried out by Prophet Muhammad himself. The contrast with Christ's ethical teaching is stark. Jesus Christ commands his followers to love their enemies and forgive those who persecute them. Muslims, by excusing their own scriptural violence while condemning others, demonstrate a morally corrupt double standard.
Do you condemn Israel?
I condemn anybody who indiscriminately kills innocent civilians. Hamas, for the starter. I don't believe Israel is indiscriminately.
Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! And I am the terrorist! You are a terrorist supporter. You are a terrorist supporter. You know what? You've got two daughters here.
10 seconds. In 10 seconds, why am I a terrorist?
Because you do not condemn the state terror that's been carried out by Israel against the Palestinians.
I don't accept that there is.
Do you condemn Israel? Look at that camera.
No, I do not condemn Israel because I do not accept that they are
Jamie,
committing terrorism.
Can we get closer to this man's face?
I do not condemn Israel because I do not accept
You are a
that there is
terrorist supporter.
Now can I
You
get
are
you-
a terrorist
now can I
supporter.
get you-
Until you bring me evidence.
Ali Dawah correctly asserts that those who do not condemn the killing of innocents, like children, are terrorists. By this very standard, Prophet Muhammad is a terrorist. He ordered the execution of hundreds of men of the Banu Qurayza tribe, who were forced to watch as their children were orphaned. Furthermore, the Prophet's marriage and consummation with a minor, Aisha, who was too young to consent, is an act of sexual violence. By Ali Dawah's standard of condemning harm against children, the Prophet's conduct in this instance is entirely condemnable. Muslims who defend Prophet Muhammad's life and acts, including the mass executions and the marriage to a child, are themselves upholding the very acts that Ali Dawah defines as terrorism. This contradiction reveals the impossible moral position of the committed Muslim apologist.
Just looking for an alleged war criminal. I don't know if you guys know this bastard. Yeah, he's a...
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, who's this bastard?
I don't think he's a bastard.
Yeah, he's a bastard. He's a bastard.
There's an individual called Levi Simons. He's a British-Israeli dual national. Just got back from Gaza, fighting for the IDF. Today, he is delivering a talk as a special guest to disillusioned young Jewish boys. The Boys Clubhouse, which are a UK-registered charity, claims to be helping Jewish boys. Levi Simons posted 2 videos on social media, which number 1 was that he was rummaging through a Palestinian woman's private nightwear after her house was evacuated.
She might be dead.
This sister could be dead.
Yes.
Don't touch me.
Don't try to budge me.
Do you appreciate
I know
what
what you're
we're
doing. Don't
asking
try
these
budging me.
questions?
Yeah,
Do you
you
appreciate
Zionist.
what we're asking
You
these questions?
Zionist.
I'm
Don't try
asking you
touching me.
questions.
Yeah? This is not Israel, bruv. Don't ever try touching me again.
Why are you having an alleged war
trust me.
criminal?
No,
we're born in these countries.
You guys are all cowards. You cowards. You war criminals. You...
Ali Dawah asserts that soldiers who killed innocent people in Gaza are bastards and should be disrespected. Christians apply this same harsh standard to the source of Islamic ethics. The Quran should be disrespected for commanding violence and subjugation. Since the Quran allows men to strike their wives, Quran 4:34, and commands Muslims to fight disbelievers, Quran 9:29, the book itself promotes violent and contemptuous action. By Ali Dawah's own ethical logic, the Quran is the source of bastardly ethics. Ali Dawah's words also make Prophet Muhammad a bastard for his massacre of the Jewish tribe and his conduct with women. The hypocrisy of Muslims is clear. They condemn the violence of their opponents while defending and glorifying the same violence in their own foundational sources.
Why does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not mention in the Quran what you guys are going to get in Jannah? There's general specific things, rivers of honey, rivers of water. Why doesn't Allah go into specifics?
Because every single woman is different in what she wants.
Very much. Not only that, and every woman in our hardwiring is also the same. We as men, we are told very clearly, Huralain, yes, look, Huralain, and a few other things in the Quran. It directly tells us what we want, and we all get gassed and happy about it. But if Allah said to you guys, you're going to get a palace with 5 bedrooms, you're going to be thinking, and if Allah said it's going to be pink color, yeah? You're going to be thinking, but I want it blue color, and I want 7 bedrooms. It's Allah has left that to your imagination, because your imagination, which is unique to you guys, it's not blameworthy, it's unique. Your imagination is wild, and you want this and that.
Ali Dawah raises the question, what does a Muslim woman get in paradise? His focus on how men are easy to please compared to women confirms that Islam is fundamentally centered on men and their desires, subordinating women's ultimate fate. The Islamic paradise is described primarily as a reward for men, offering them sexual gratification with eternal companions, her. Women are devalued and treated as sexual objects in the hereafter, their reward often being defined merely by service to their earthly husband. This demonstrates that Islam is not a religion for equality, it is a system of male supremacy that persists even into eternity. The absence of specific, significant rewards for women in paradise proves their secondary spiritual status in Islam.
Just be careful to Israeli dates. I looked at some of your products. It doesn't say where it's from. It says Jordan, but here it will show you, because sometimes they change the name and they don't write it. So just keep an eye, please, Aki, yeah? Inshallah, yeah? Because we want to break the fast with our brother and sister's blood. Aki, this is Israeli. This is Israeli dates. If you speak to the manager,
because manager, not like this one speak.
Is he Muslim?
Yes, Muslim.
Yeah, okay, tell him.
It's not here, manager. You for Dubai. You live here, no live here.
Yeah. Who's managing the shop? Oh. Yeah, tell him this is Jordan River. This is Israeli date. Just tell him boycott. Okay, wallah. You break fast with the blood of your brothers and sisters. What? But brothers and sisters, you have to boycott your supermarkets, and please do your bit. Okay, we had a US soldier who set himself on for the Palestinians. Nobody's asking you to do that.
Ali Dawah asserts that Muslims should hate Israel and hate those who shed Muslim blood. This assertion perfectly aligns with the Quran's ethical instruction, which clearly advocates hatred toward Jews and non-Muslims who oppose Islam. The Quran instructs Muslims, "O you who have believed, do not take the Jews and the Christians as allies." They are, in fact, allies of one another, Quran 5:51. This verse mandates alienation and hatred toward non-Muslims, establishing a permanent state of hostility. In stark contrast, Christ is clear, Christians should live in love, not hate. Jesus Christ commanded his followers to love their enemies and pray for those who persecute them, Matthew 5 verse 44. The choice between Christ's love and Allah's mandated hate is unambiguous. I hope you learned from this video. Comment down below for your thoughts on this and another set of 10 logical reactions on Ali Dawah's insights and claims about his beliefs, in this video series number 4. You may please subscribe and hit the like button. Stay tuned for another video series. Until next time.
Thinking with Logical Christ.